Hello, Rams fans and NFL fans from around the world. Welcome to LA Rams Daily News. The Jaguars are huge underdogs against the Rams this weekend. The Los Angeles Rams are currently on a 3-game losing streak, but that hasn't prevented odd makers from making them huge favorites against the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday. In fact, according to Tipico Sports, they are 12.5 point favorites over the Jaguars, who will be traveling across the nation to SoFi Stadium. Because both teams are on different sides of the spectrum, their spread is the largest of the week so far, with the Atlanta Falcons and Tampa Bay Buccaneers game coming in second, 11.5 point spread. The game on Sunday will be an unusual battle, considering the two clubs have only clashed 5 times previously. In addition to their troubles on the West Coast, the Jags have struggled against the Rams, going 1-4 against them. In 24 years, the Rams and the Jaguars have only met up 5 times, and the Rams won 4 out of the 5. So it's kind of a special game because, like I said, the Jaguars being from the AFC conference, south from Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, they don't play the Rams hardly ever, like I said, 5 times. So it's a rare matchup. So it's kind of a special game. When it comes to Sunday's game, a lot will be determined on either starting quarterback Trevor Lawrence or Matthew Stafford reclaiming their swagger after their prospective teams' 3-game losing streaks. Lawrence's struggles are primarily due to a lack of quality surrounding him, but he began to gain some traction near the conclusion of Sunday's game against the Falcons. In Stafford's previous 3 games, he's thrown at least 1 pick six. This might give the Jags defense a lot of confidence going ahead. Well, sure, they're probably thinking, oh, here comes a pick 6. Who's going to get it? The record for pick 6s in a row of games is 4 games. And I forget who it is, but that's the record. And Matthew Stafford is 1 game away from it. I don't know if he really wants that on his record. If they have equal or more success, the game might be closer than predicted, but the Rams should still win. The Rams will be at home in SoFi Stadium against the Jaguars on Sunday, December 5th at 1:05 p.m. Next in the news, Sean Mcvay outlines the Rams are abandoning prior offense strategies like play action. So this is what Mcvay says. I think when you look at a lot of those things, like why aren't we running more? Why aren't we running play action more? He says, when you look at those things, it's not an excuse, but we've gotten really thinned out with some of the depth of our roster at different positions as well. It's not exclusive to receivers, but losing Johnny Mutt was a really big loss, he said Monday. Excuses? No. I think it's really figuring out our identity that we came into this year is not going to be able to be the same identity just based on some of the changes that we've had. There's a lot of different things, all of which you've kind of alluded to. And so the changes for us And a good challenge is figuring out a way to maximize our players' skill sets and be able to try to establish an identity. There's that word again, identity, of what exactly we want to look like. I don't think it has to be one thing or this or that or only that, but maybe a little bit of a mixture is something that we're talking about. There you go. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? Identity. There ain't we don't say this is who we are and this is what we're gonna run all year long, even if it doesn't work. Do we? Is that how you run a team? The way I see it is we don't do that. Sports, we adapt to who we're playing against. We just don't run the same thing, the same formation, the same plays, the same hurry up offense, the same empty set, the same routes, the same I'm going for the bomb, I'm going to throw it up and get another 79-yard touchdown, another 50-yard touchdown. What happened to the short pass, the play action, the run plays, the screen plays, all the other plays, trap plays, hands off, offensive line that blocks for running? We need to mix it up. I love the ending of what Mcvay says. I'll read it again. I don't think it has to be one thing or this or that or only that, but maybe a little bit of a mixture is something that we're talking about. Perfect. Let's see if he changes it up some or if he keeps it the same. Everybody's watching. Mcvay stayed mostly silent when asked why the Rams haven't used play action much this season. The drop back, spread it out throwing style appears to be placing too much pressure on Stafford and the offensive line. So it's a legitimate thing to raise. While play action throws were more of a crutch for Goff, they may still be a valuable tool for Stafford and the Rams to generate offense. Because the Rams are on a 3-game losing streak, offensive alternatives are required. Given McVay's recent statement, it will be interesting to watch whether some of the earlier effective trends resurface in the future. Effective trend used earlier was the play action and short passes like Goff was doing. He had a winning record, but what made Goff really look bad was that he lost in the playoffs, and everybody was pretty upset about that. So let's use some of those plays that we used to use with Goff, and it sure would be nice to have a Gurley back there. And now Henderson's hurt. But on the flip side, the good news, the linebacker, Justin Hollins, has a good chance to return to practice this week. Hollins went on injured reserve September 28th with a pectoral injury. Fast healing Hollins. All right, Ram fans and NFL fans from around the world, have a good day.